Nvidia GeForce GTX 1050 and GTX 1050Ti launched starting at Rs. 10,000. Nvidia has finally launched its entry-level GeForce GTX 1050 and GeForce GTX 1050Ti GPUs, rounding out the 10 series family, which has so far been comprised mainly of high-end products. The new GPUs target entry-level gamers as well as those who are either upgrading an old PC or considering moving away from consoles. Recommended US pricing has been set at $109 for the GeForce GTX 1050 and $139 for the GeForce GTX 1050Ti, with availability on October 25. There will be no reference design or Founders Edition sold directly by Nvidia in some countries, so graphics card manufacturers will be making modifications and setting their own prices. Gadgets 360 has learned that Zotac will offer 3 models in India: a GTX 1050 priced at Rs. 10,000, a GTX 1050Ti priced at Rs. 12,500, and a higher clocked GTX 1050Ti OC edition priced at Rs. 13,700. The 2 base models will have a single fan cooler while the OC edition will use 2 fans. Other companies will make their launch announcements soon. Nvidia hopes that gamers, especially casual ones who have recently jumped on the esports bandwagon, will be tempted to move to PCs from consoles. Nvidia will be taking on AMD's Radeon RX 460, promising consistent frame rates above 60 FPS at 1920 by 1080 with medium to high quality settings in recent games including The Division, Fallout 4, GTA 5, Overwatch, The Witcher 3, Rise of the Tomb Raider, and Star Wars: Battlefront. The GeForce GTX 1050 and 1050Ti are 2 versions of the same GP107 GPU, based on the same 14nm Pascal architecture that powers everything from the $249 GTX 1060 review, all the way up to the new $1,200 Titan X. While the GTX 1050 will have 640 programmable graphics cores and support 2 GB of GDDR5 RAM, the GTX 1050Ti will have 768 cores and support 4 GB of RAM. Interestingly, to fit within the same power envelope, the bigger of the 2 GPUs will run slightly slower, at up to 1392 MHz as opposed to 1455 MHz for the GTX 1050.